Welcome into the stream, everybody. We're gonna see if I get any sort of copyright issues with the fact that I definitely have Dark Souls music playing, but we're playing Dark Souls, so fingers crossed they don't give me some kind of bullshit. But go ahead and turn that off. I feel weird opening with just a picture in silence for 20 seconds to make sure that everything goes off right. Welcome into another lovely Monday night stream. As always, it is more Dark Souls. This will be just probably permanently Souls and Souls-like Day, which is one of my personal favorite types of games at all possible. Let's see. I know I'd said that every third Monday I was going to do Spicy Boy streams, but I'm going to be honest, I feel like I've broken out of that nihilistic tendency, and I don't need to be such a dipshit. So, let me move this over a little bit. I did not get that situated right. A little better. You can see the corner of that monitor, but we don't need a second monitor. There we go. But yeah, I don't feel the need to be as much of a, well, my brain wants to say idiot, but I'm trying to be better about not saying that about myself, because, you know, we could all be better to ourselves. It's thanks to that person over there that I'm trying to be better about it. But yeah, I'm trying not to be so... We'll say I'm trying to beat my self-destructive habits. I feel like that's a better way to do it. And downing a shot of hot sauce, especially insanely hot sauce after I die, is... definitely falls in line with self-destructive habits. It's not that bad a one, but it's still one. And that's not okay. And also I decided to throw like 5 drops of that into some pho I made the other night. And I genuinely don't know how I managed to take as much of that night as I did. Because the flavor's really good. It permeated so fucking hot throughout that. I barely finished half my broth. I can be completely honest. I was fucking crazy. We can look back on that in a couple of years and be like, glad he didn't stick around for more than about 10 seconds. You know what? That is also a very good point. And the worst part is, it was so good that I still tried to suffer through because I was really enjoying it. But it was 2 days ago I did that? My lips are still a little bit chapped from it. I need to learn. You do 1 drop and then test. Yeah, no, it was bad. I'm also slightly obsessed with this. Let me pull up the game and start. Oh no, my face disappeared. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I always make sure the full screen stays around until you're here. But yeah, I've been weirdly obsessed with this rose mint tea that I just randomly found 1 packet of and then immediately had to go buy after trying it. I will send you a picture. Let me see, what's that? Is that a little too loud? There we go. I'll send you a picture of it because it's it is just a touch floral. The mint you can barely taste, and it's got almost kind of an underlying vanilla hit to it. It is the most calming and delightful tea I've maybe ever had. I will send me your address. I'll send you a box. I know that was not a joke. But yeah, no, it's so good. I have to stop myself. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I've been searching and to be fair, I probably should just buy some off of Amazon or somewhere online. I know, you said you loved that stuff. Was it the Numi brand? I will search everywhere I can to see if I can find it for you. But I've had trouble finding any bamboo teas. I don't know why. I don't feel like it's that out there. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. I mean, and I feel like tea isn't one of those things where seriously, I've never been able to try it, but I have wanted to so bad since you mentioned it. I wonder, because I feel like tea is one of those things where companies don't really do seasonal unless it's like a really small company. For the most part, they just have their staples that they put out there. You are like the sweetest human being. Do you know that? I don't know that you do, but I appreciate you. Yeah, it's so strange that it... Oh, okay. You know what? That does make sense. Fun fact, and one thing I'm really sad about being in Texas, there's no grocery outlet down here. I used to find some of the best stuff there, and you're right, their tea selection was always amazing. But now I am sad. You gotta... Once I get off stream tonight, I am gonna go on a search for some good bamboo tea for you. It's gonna happen. Also, apparently, like, before I turned on the stream tonight, 2 more people randomly tuned in from the shit. That's weird, but thank you, whoever you are. I will send you pictures of every fucking bamboo tea I can find, if I can find any. Yeah, well, we can get you good stuff. Getting off to a hot start. I meant to do that. I definitely meant to do that. I was not distracted. I would never get distracted. Nobody's here yet. Nobody else saw it. We're fine. Oh, hey, and I should not be sitting on top of my health bar. How about that? That would be... That's right, we're working out the kinks. Okay, let's see. Meh. Ha-ha! I did it right this time. Most of the time I end up accidentally flipping it vertically. Because I know words. I don't. Ow. No. Okay. Y'all, I'm trying to talk. Could you just not? Just let me go by. Please. Okay. There we go. Fine. And as always, I had a thought, and then I forgot it. It was probably pertaining to tea, because that's like half of what I end up talking about. For some reason. Not for some reason, because first of all, tea is delicious, and also, why the hell not? I think I finally burned myself out on the orange spice tea. Like, there was a solid week there where that was the only decaf tea I had. So I drank it because I was too lazy to go to the store and remember. Oh. There we go. 2 for 2. We're doing good. I did. That is why I went and got a box of this rose tea, but also got some really good chamomile and lemon tea. And it's not overpowering on the citrus, which is nice. I always feel like anytime it's a citrus tea, that is like always at the forefront. And it's nice when it's just there to kind of complement the flavor. And I also don't really know why, when I first got into teas, the only types I drink were like super duper citrusy. I was missing out on good stuff. I do need to try and find a good like actual spot for tea down here, because that was one thing I loved about Oregon, was especially in some of the you know what, I respect that, because peach tea is delicious, but also it is so easy to burn yourself out on. I can respect the chamomile. It's one of those things where on rare occasions I'm down with it, but and see, I'm there's no Fred Meyer down here. Like, Kroger is not the same as Freddy's. Freddy's was so awesome. Freddy's is so much better than fucking Walmart. I have no Fred Meyer down here. And my life is not complete. I can't tell you how many times I would, especially because I lived like 2 minutes down the road from one, I'd like get off of work, not really want to go home and relax yet, so I would just go and wander every aisle of Freddy's for the hell of it. Living the dream. Yeah, it's only, I think it's only the West Coast, but also Alaska, which was something I was really surprised to find out from Corbin. But yeah, they're Kroger is pretty much like going to a QFC, which is, as you know, not really anything other than sad. Although that was where I got my pretty orchid, and I will say that was a very nice orchid. I am happy that thing is still alive, and we're gonna do our best to improve my green thumb and keep it that way. Yeah, the amount of companies that Kroger owns is kind of terrifying. I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. Yep, I died. But yeah, let's see. They own what? I might have to. I might. Yes. And as you know what? I'm thinking I might. It's the setup it's in is kind of sad. They give it to you in a cut apart plastic cup inside of a pot. And it's because the way they want you to water them is they want you to soak them for 5 minutes every 2 weeks, and then I can't see shit. Brain. And then let it sit out to dry for just a second, and then just put it back. They don't actually have you watering it, which I feel like isn't necessarily the best way to take care of an orchid. I need to do more research, especially considering how much I love orchids, and I managed to be fairly successful with the one before I moved. Oh my god. But yeah, there's what, I think 2 buds that are still yet to bloom. Yeah, it's a weird one. And I had a neighbor when I was living at the place I was when we met, who had a like crap ton of bonsais and orchids, and I house sat for them a couple of times, and I want to say they would just every couple of days give it a tiny bit of water. But yeah, I'm gonna do some research tonight when I'm done, since I haven't figured out what I want to do other than play guitar, which honestly I shouldn't do because my fingers are fucking trash right now, but they're not bleeding. So I should look into how to properly care for them a little. That was not nice. That was very, very not nice. But yeah, I need to look into how to actually care for it, because I don't want it to die. Okay, I just want to not. There we go. Well, as long as we're on the topic, how are all your plants doing? Is Clive still kind of bouncing back? Hey, you know what? That's not a bad thing. That's also fair. It is really the time of year he's not going to get much attention. But he hasn't died, so I feel like you're probably... Oh my God. I 100% support that. Get them all that extra sunlight. Also, it's just... Oh my God. Oh, it is... It's just, like... It's adorable how many plants you have. Like, my God, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. We're gonna put on our gamer pants and we're gonna stop jumping off the fucking cliff. How about that? Because I know I somewhat advertise myself as a trash gamer, but I feel like I'm not that bad. I'm not proving it all that well right now. There we go. Oh my God, you're so cute. Okay. You know. I suck. I'm proud of you for being able to say no because you're completely out of room, but I don't blame you. There was a super, super pretty red and slightly yellow orchid that I wanted so bad to buy the other day. I walked past it 3 different... Oh my God. This is gonna be the whole night. I mean, what if I need to go get more eggs at the store in the next day or two. I did die. I'm gonna probably die again because I keep jumping off the fucking cliff because we're talking about flowers. No! I like talking about flowers, alright? They're pretty. There we go. Alright. Now we're back. But yeah, no, I gotta go back to Kroger to picks up shit probably tomorrow, so I might buy another orchid. I know I don't need it, but also it would be nice to have two. And it would be nice to have one that's a little bit more of a contrasting color and a little bit more of a splash of brightness, because I love the one I have, but it's just a really simple... Ow. It's white with just some pink speckles near the middle. It is a beautiful orchid, but I do believe it needs a friend. I feel like it'd be happier if it had a friend. So my dog is throwing a whole ass fit in the background. I don't know if anybody can hear that. She's always just quiet enough. Ow. Oh yay. I see you. That is a very, very good point. Ow. Friendship is a very good... Oh my god. Friendship is good. Dying a couple thousand fucking times, not so much. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna ignore. Delilah is very, very quiet. She got a pretty face, but she's not a real good conversationalist. Also, I am impressed with the fact that you remembered the name of my orchid. Oh, hi, friend. How you doing? What's up, my doggo? Hi. There's still, what, I think two buds left to flower, which, fingers crossed, I can actually make happen, because it'd be cool to have it looking all full and pretty going into the winter. Okay. Time for some tea. Let's see. Or wait. No, wait. Delilah was... No, it wasn't... Delilah was my orchid. Fuck, I can't remember the name of my two succulents. Was it? What? Oh no, that's right. It was Delilah and Francois. Delilah was the purple succulent. Francois was the super skinny green leaf succulent. What the hell did I name my orchid? Why can I not remember? That is my child. Gabbana Jane, I promise I won't ever forget your name. Friggin' weirdo. Love your face. Heart. Yeah, no, you were right. I completely misremembered. I'm a terrible plant dad. It's okay. We know that in this situation of the two of us, I am the crazy one. It's okay. No, we're going. Ow, I rolled. I fucking rolled. Ow. Alright. You know what? I think you're right. I think that we gotta figure out a better name for the orchid, one that I can actually fucking remember. Oh, not. Fuck off. I am open to suggestions if you got any ideas. I'm gonna try and actually have a gamer moment for like 2 seconds. Corbin would be, nope, I was gonna say Corbin would be proud, but no, I just fucked myself. There we go. About as expected. I like it. I think that is perfect. That is absolutely fantastic. My orchid is Gwendolyn. Oh, fuck. Oh, snap. And then if I'm able to get the super pretty red one, I can call it Gwen. I like it. That does remind me, though. Did I ever tell you about the caterpillar that I found in some kale when I was working it back? Because I had a pet caterpillar for like almost a month before he finally... Oh, God. He... Apparently, I just draw in stubborn and stupid animals because this dumb bitch decided, I mean, like, he was doing great. It was time for him to become a chrysalis and become probably a moth. And what this little dipshit did is he didn't go up the branch that I had sitting in the middle of his fucking house. No, he decides he is out. He's gonna just lay on the fucking ground. Like, there was no effort from him to actually just take 2 seconds to climb up the fucking stick. Nah, he was just like, ah, fuck it, I'm good. So he just fucking died. And I had to sit there for like 2 weeks, hoping that maybe, just maybe, he was gonna make it out alive. And, he did not, but I did, like, I think everybody at work thought I was crazy because I found him in a thing of kale. And, oh, I don't know if I mentioned, he was a little caterpillar. But, yeah, I found him in a bundle of kale. And he wasn't moving, so I put him up near the warmer in a little 2-ounce portion cup. Oh, he's so cute. And, I gotta fuck. Nope, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Might be dead. And even though that little bitch did not want to wake up, I sat there for like 20 minutes at work. Just making sure he didn't get too warm, letting him slowly wake up, and then I went to a pet store on the way home, and I bought a little house for him, and I filled it with a bunch of stuff from the forest behind my house, and he was my friend for like, yeah, I think it was about a month, until he decided, nah, it was fun, but I'm out. I always end up with either super stubborn animals or just absolutely fucking dumb. I love them all the same. But that's probably the weirdest pet I've ever had. It was fun though. Like, obviously, oh my god, don't fucking die here. Please, nope, I'm gonna fall to death. Every night after work, I would... I'd steal a couple of leaves of butter lettuce from work and bring them home to feed them every night. It was good times. I don't know how he managed to actually, like, survive, though. Because he was a tiny baby, like, that big when I found him. Just this little green dude. Every once in a while, I do something that makes me actually seem like a decent human being. I really love animals. Like, it's got all them dank nutrients. Yeah, I really love animals, okay? One of, like, for all the stupid crap I had to do. For all the stupid crap I had to do when I was working at LP, one of the most fun things... That's fair. That is fair. Oh. But yeah, I got to... it wasn't necessarily by choice, but I still enjoyed it. I got to go volunteer at this wildlife farm up in southern Vancouver, like almost near Washougal, and I got to feed a bunch of pigs and try to lead one down to pasture. And oh my god, those things are so fucking smart. It is, oh my god, it's like, it's almost annoying. Oh no. My weapon. Oh, you know what? Word. Take me. Take me. There we go. We're just gonna. Yeah. My manager was very much trying to get me to buy into the Cult of the Laughing Planet, and she pushed me to go do that volunteer opportunity along with, I think it was her, Kimmy, and I that did it. And it was... the being able to hang out with the little piggies was definitely the best part. But also, what else did they have? They had a bunch of geese that actually weren't assholes, which was surprising. And a couple of cows, which cows are just, they're big derpy animals. But yeah, pigs are like, pigs have the same demeanor as dogs. It is, that's a part of why I don't eat pork anymore, was like on that day where I got to actually spend, it was like 2 or 3 hours hanging out with pigs. It was like, you know what, I can't do this. Like, I used to eat pork all the time before I did that, but from that day forward, it was like, you know what, no, that hits too close to home. They are friends. I can't do this. I am, just in case you didn't know this about me, I'm a little bit of a bleeding heart when it comes to aminals. They're pretty cool. Here's a random story. When I was in, I think I was in 8th grade, a friend and I were playing basketball at a school, and a little baby squirrel fell from like 40, 50 feet up in the air, and we hung around making sure that squirrel was okay for like 3 fucking hours until it finally walked off. But I refused to leave until I knew that the baby squirrel was okay. I'm tough. I'm totally tough. Yeah, no, it was... He did. The little dude went on to more than likely live a very happy life. But he got up and he just walked right off. It was... Alright. I like animals. I know, you... If you're just tuning in now, man, you have not missed much. I have pretty much been shitting the bed for 35 minutes. But it's okay. Because we're talking about animals. Because animals are awesome. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. You know what, Corbin? I'm a big, strong man who loves Pepper Jacks, okay? If I wasn't playing Dark Souls, I'd throw some trucks on the screen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god! You fucking killing me, bro! God damn it! Nah, that's not... I don't believe I presented that as an option. Okay, but fun fact, you guys. Bruh. I'm literally... Oh. Corbin being a spicy bitch right now. I do believe that we need more feist in this chat. Also, to be fair, the reason I'm being... I know, he's never gonna get over the fact that we fucking died. Ow. But yeah, to be fair, the reason I'm sucking shit so bad at Dark Souls is I don't know if you guys knew this, I'm not a speedrunner, but I am... I mean, I don't know that it's that you don't mind. I think it. Oh wait, I forgot to repair my weapon. Y'all, I'm dumb. I'm real. And that's not me talking bad about myself. That's. Oh, let me change that. I'm not dumb. I am forgetful. Okay, but see, here's the thing. Just because it's already there doesn't mean that I should stop trying to be me. Alright? I did. We dedicated, what, like 5 hours getting back to where we were? Okay, see, but here's the thing that you don't understand. Shelly, goddammit. There are multiple sides to me. Okay? To be fair, though, we never played video games on stream. Okay? Alright? Fucking fight me, bruh. Stream Sean is about bits and stupidity. Okay? Somebody feeling real spicy tonight. No. No. Don't you be mean to my flower. All right? That's the best rose ever. You shut the fuck up, bruh. Okay, how do you not know at this point that I'm just kind of a fucking idiot? Not an idiot. I'm a silly motherfucker who does things sometimes. Okay? It is who I am as a people. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm doing my best. You're right. Sean is not idiot. Sean has spent too many years surrounded by people who made him feel like you had to say that shit. Don't you, nah, you know what? Nah. Don't you ever come into my chat and call me a weenus penis, motherfucker. Disapproving Sean face. Also, the reason I'm sucking shit at this is I have left myself completely underleveled because I've just kind of been rushing through things. I know that. Shelly. She beat you to it, and honestly, hers was much more impactful. I'm loving the amount of sass from you guys tonight. This is just fucking beautiful. And also, I will very much be going through and actually gearing myself up before the next stream, because this one has been... This is no bueno. Hey, what's up, friend? How you doing? Welcome into probably the most garbage Dark Souls stream ever. Glad to have you back. Appreciate that. That is This is just a place to come chill. That is one thing I can sometimes provide. No, there we go. You know what, bro? Get out of here. Oh, nice. Nice. I know. It's okay. It's okay. They weren't here for the conversation earlier. It's okay. I don't at all bother people. People can enjoy what they eat. I'm not one to force my bleeding heart about animals onto others. Pork chops are dope, though. Oh, I see. You just hang out long enough to be real salty and then bounce, bro. That's cool. That's fine. You know what? I don't believe it either anymore. Ooh, what kind of fish you gonna have? Yeah, I was gonna ask about that too. 14 hours. That's nice. Okay, just for curiosity's sake, what continent do you live on? Because it is where I'm at. It is a solid 2 hours past dinner, so now I am very curious just how. Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, I don't know how you found my tiny ass stream, but I gotta say that's pretty damn cool that somebody from another portion of the world is watching my stuff. That's thank you, friend. It's hard not to get caught up in the internet feeling like a small place sometimes. That's fair. See, now you got me thinking about what I need to eat, because it is... You know what? I've never had mackerel either. What's the texture like? Is it, yeah, no, we are both genuinely very curious. How do you usually have your mackerel, and how would you describe the flavor of it? How the fuck did you burn me through a wall, friend? That's right, it was just yesterday. And because we've been talking about fish, I actually had a tuna sandwich today. For the first time in 2 months. It's delicious. My day. Just stop. I don't go super heavy on my mayo. I go a little bit heavy on the mustard, and then I also add just a fuck ton of pickles and a little bit of pickle juice. Yeah. Wait, you don't put mustard in your tuna salad? Am I a weirdo? Is that not a normal thing to do? Really? Yeah, no, I don't go with like crazy heavy on it, but it's just enough to add a little. Okay. I don't honestly know when or why I started doing it either. I just kind of did. There you go. And you know what? Honestly, that might have been why I started putting mustard in. It was like, huh. I usually... Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to see where I can track down some mackerel. It's not. Cause that sounds honestly really delicious. And I need to start adding in more fish. 'Cause I'm bordering on burning myself out on most of what I eat these days. And I don't want to do that. But yeah, no, the next time you make a tuna sandwich, if you do try adding some mustard, you'll have to let me know if you like it or not. It kind of brings out the brininess of the pickles. I also put a ton of just diced onion in mine too. God, no, it's fucking garbage. You know, I'd never thought about adding honey to tuna salad, but that sounds really, really good. Okay. Okay. And you know what? I love that you add a lot of pepper to most things, because for me, there's gotta be a shit ton of black pepper in most dishes. It's, yes! That's it. I'm gonna start working on a new line of merch. It's gonna be Pepper Squad. But I feel like going a little bit heavier with that than with salt really brings out the flavor in dishes. Like, especially in your sauces, and especially in more kind of white sauces. Like, in my gravies, if I don't have a massive infusion of some fresh cracked black pepper, or especially like in my Alfredo sauce, if I'm not seeing some pretty heavy specks, oh, I can't wait to make biscuits and gravy for you one of these days, because I feel like my biscuits and gravy are fucking amazing. You know what? I might make the biscuits on stream one of these days. I won't share my gravy recipe. I can maybe just write up a different one, but... Ooh, that's a really good idea. That's one thing that in coming to Texas I found that I didn't know about before is peppered ketchup. Like, there's... Oh, that... Okay, that's like... That is an amazing heartwarming thing to randomly have come up in this shit. I'm like, holy shit. Y'all. That's awesome. That's okay. I know you don't believe me and you're gonna say I'm biased, but that's the cutest fucking thing. You are so cute. Ooh, that is a delicious thing to do. I would also, if you're a fan of pickles, I would highly recommend either adding just a splash of pickle juice or just some finely diced pickles in your ketchup and mayo mix, because that shit is fire. I highly recommend that, and also I think one of these cooking streams we're gonna have to just do a bunch of pickled stuff. Hey, that's, especially earlier on in life, that's a good thing to open yourself up to. Just having an open palate is it'll open you up to a lot of stuff. I got on that train way too late. I was like 20 before I actually started trying more adventurous stuff, and I missed out on so much good food. But yeah, no. We'll do just like some classic pickles. We'll do like some pickled apples. I'll see if I can track down either some decent strawberry or watermelon, but I can show you guys a bunch of different pickled stuff that's just delicious. So when it comes to tuna salad, pickled onions for just a little extra bit of something good is fantastic. Hey, that is a fantastic way to look at it. It's easy to box yourself in life by trying something, having it not come out in the way you like, and be like, yeah, that's not for me. But there are always other ways to do it. But yeah, maybe. Let's see. Maybe we'll do. Oops, hit the right button. Maybe we'll do biscuits and gravy this Wednesday, and then next week, since I'll have enough time. You know what? I can respect that. Blue cheese is, it's very much an acquired taste. People always give me shit when I describe it like this. I don't hate blue cheese. There are some that I can enjoy, but no matter what it is, and y'all can laugh at me all you want for this, I feel like it tastes like crayons. Okay. And see, I respect that. The only time I can actually enjoy blue cheese is like maybe in a turkey burger. But that's about it. But yeah, no, like, please someone agree with me. Blue cheese tastes like crayons. We're not going to talk about why I know how crayons taste. We're just not. Like roasted crayons. Oh my god, you're the best. Yeah, it is. At one of the restaurants I worked at, I was a prep cook, and I'd have to make dressings, so I would in like an industrial mixer. So we're talking like one of those big ass bowls, and one of the dressings they had was blue cheese, and I'd have to make a giant batch of blue cheese dressing, and would have to. That's it's. This is gonna sound a little shitty, but it's kind of an old person flavor. But, yep, thank you for agreeing with me on that. But yeah, no, I'd have to make these, like, fucking, I think they were, like, almost, It was like 15 or 20 quart batches of fucking blue cheese dressing. And it was so nasty. Yeah, when I was working at Stanford's, that... Especially because you remember me back then, I was small Sean. Having to lift that thing up to pour was awful. Because I'd have to dump it in a giant Cambro and hate my life the entire time. Now, you definitely need to give that a shot. It even just adding a touch of mustard to your mayo and ketchup is it is solid. Yeah, no. Tiny baby string bean Sean had an interesting time. I still don't know how I did well enough for them to do this for me, but when I went to leave to go work it back, the head chef offered me an extra $2 an hour to stay on part-time as a prep cook. And see, that's the thing about having a little bit of mustard in your tuna, is it honestly doesn't come out all that much. It brings out a little bit, or it kind of takes away some of that, like, fishy taste, if that makes sense. Hey, you're totally good. Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die. I'll text you as soon as I'm off. But yeah, it just adds a tiny bit more depth of flavor to it. Oh, if I'm ever... Oh my god, I rolled! Come on now. If I'm ever feeling like doing it up really nice, I'll end up doing stone ground mustard rather than just classic yellow mustard. And honestly, it ends up coming out a lot better because it's a more mellow mustard flavor. But especially with those seeds still kind of being in it, it adds some great flavor. And see, for the longest time, I didn't think I liked fish because the only way it was cooked, and this is because I grew up in a very American family, is it would be, you'd wrap it in tin foil after just covering it in mayo, and then you toss it on the grill. And it was, oh my god, just thinking about it right now gets me a little bit queasy in the stomach. It was, oh god, it was awful. So it wasn't until I actually, like, started trying fish, and especially the first time I had sushi, where it was like, oh shit, you mean this isn't? Oh, hey, you're good. You're totally good. I'll see if I can not die in those 20 seconds and actually make some progress tonight. Come on. Let's fucking go. Only. Ah, mother. Fuck. This is... You know, eventually there was gonna come a stream where I made literally no progress in the game. I'm surprised it took this long. Because I really have just been... I've been bull rushing through this. Okay. Back to using my actual weapon. And I should see what kind of armor I got. Ooh. Can I see my... No, I can't see my blood. Let me check that real quick. Where are we at? Oh my god, why am I wearing light armor? Okay. Excuse me while I fix all of the problems I've been having in about 5 seconds. Is that... how am I fat rolling right now? I'm only at 31. Welcome back. You didn't miss much, friend. I died. I know, it's surprising. There we go. Okay. Back up into the corner. Now we actually have a little bit of armor, so I'm not going to get melted in about 2 seconds flat. But yeah, that's my one thing about fish is it's one of the few proteins where if it's not cooked or seasoned just right, it can be kind of hard to eat. It's such a particular thing. You do have me very interested in mackerel though. I'm gonna need to check that out. Hey, I mean, you know, I don't really know or have that much experience with food combos in the UK. So if you got some things that you're curious about, I would definitely like to know more about some interesting flavor comp. No, don't. Nutsack. That's better. I know the big joke is always that food in England is, or in the UK, is super bland, but I feel like that's not necessarily the case in traditional food. It's just a lot more kind of meat and potatoes. Work it out. Come on. There we go. One big old W to finish this shit off. I'm not gonna go an entire stream without beating anything. That is not gonna happen. No! No! Try it again. We're doing it again. I had a feeling I was gonna run into this issue because especially the further in we've gotten, the less I'm worried about actually clearing stuff out, and I'm just charging ahead. So we've hit that point where, I think after the second stream I actually went through and upgraded a bunch of stuff, and I haven't touched anything off stream since then, so we've hit the breaking point of where everything was at, and I'm gonna have to put in some effort so I don't suck shit so much for you guys next week. Because obviously it is about the conversations here. Ooh, now see, that's not something that's super common here in the US, but that is so fucking delicious. Like, I've only ever had it, I think, once, but oh my god. Oh, that shit was so bomb. And okay, this is something that I still really want to try at some point. It's more of a Swedish thing, but pizza with ham and curry is supposed to be amazing. type, but I feel like there's also some kind of fruit on there. I don't remember now. I've watched too many Varg Skeletor streams, but I cannot actually remember what he put on the damn pizza. It is really cool just the amount of Indian influence there's been on English cooking. Ooh. Oh. Hey, you don't have to worry about explaining crisps. I am actually familiar with English slang. But yeah, oh my god, that salt and vinegar chips in general do not get the credit they deserve. Those are like my personal favorite kind of. That nice little bit of bitter and salty. Okay, now this is... I think this is mostly an American thing. I'm curious if you've ever done this. Do you ever put the chips on, like, inside your sandwich? And if you haven't, you need to do that. That, like, adding that texture. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Cool. It just, adds so much good extra flavor and crunch. Come on. Ah! Now we're hitting the gamer. Got. Bring it on. I will do a dance. You just stop walking around so I can punch you. No, I have not. First of all, I have no idea what jacket potatoes are, so if you could explain that to me, I would love to know, because I am very intrigued. But that sounds really intriguing. There we go. Finally! Hour and 15 minutes later, I finally do something. There we go. Celebratory drink of an empty cup. Just because of the pure amount of pain? Okay. Okay, see, I didn't know that a baked potato and a jacket potato were in the same thing. Ooh, now see... That sounds fucking amazing. As your toppings for a... Ooh, yeah. I can see... Honestly, I might have to try that this week. That sounds so good. Is it usually, like, pretty traditional baked beans? It also occurs to me that every baked potato I've had has been pretty lame because it's always just like sour cream, bacon, cheese, and green onions. I need to... I don't know why I haven't ever thought about slapping some corned beef or something a little bit nicer on there like that. That sounds really good. You know, cheese on toast with Worcestershire is not something that I can say I've ever tried. That's interesting though. I can see where that would be really good. I'm opening my mind up to all kinds of new cooking stuff. I appreciate it, friend. No, oh my god, I really just fucking did that. I just want to get to the next bonfire. I just want to get to the next bonfire. That is something I have not tried either. You know, I'm pretty sure the only times I've ever actually had corned beef is doing a corned beef hash. I've never just, like, used it on a sandwich, but that is very intriguing. I like that idea. Especially just that little bit of sweetness and vinegar hit from the ketchup being on there. That sounds pretty fucking good. Take a nap, sir. Thank you. This time I won't walk off the fucking edge. I just need to make it right down there. I just need to make it down there. Oh fuck, that's what, there's two of them. You know what? We're doing this. I've had at least dipped pizza in ketchup a couple of times. I was really resistant to it the first time I heard about it, but I was surprised. It works really well. Okay, now as long as we're on the pizza conversation, I gotta ask, where do you fall, since it's always a controversial question, where do you fall with pineapple on pizza? Okay, good. It is always nice to speak to a fellow person of culture. Anyone who says pineapple on pizza is wrong is a fucking idiot. And I know what I want this channel to be, a place of support and friendship, but you know what? If someone doesn't like pineapple on their pizza, we will kindly ask them to leave. Oh my god, yes. Oh yeah. There was a pizza place in the town I grew up where they would put on their Hawaiian pizza, first of all, they'd use really nice thick cut ham on there, but then we're talking like an entire ring of pineapple in the center of that thing. Oh my god, that shit was so good. I still dream of that. I need to go back to Pizza the next time I get to make it back home. Can't say I have, really, just straight mayo on toast. I could see where that would work. it's a simple idea, but I dig it. It's always either butter or cream cheese if I'm doing toast, but I might, especially the next time I'm craving, because I think everyone in life has random moments where you just kind of crave a piece of toast. I'm gonna have to try it with some mayo next time. Ooh, that, first of all, I did not know that McDonald's does banana milkshakes in the UK. I feel robbed because we just get vanilla and chocolate. Dipping fries in a chocolate shake is the shit. Honestly, I could see dipping it into a banana shake being really, really good. I'm gonna have to go rewatch this stream and make a list of some of the things I need to try. I don't know if you guys have it over in the UK, but Wendy's fries dipped in a Frosty is like, oh my god, that is some of the best stuff ever. Oh my god. Comment to the night right there. I'm gonna have to go look up the McDonald's UK menu and see if they do have banana shakes. That way I can call and complain to the McDonald's America hotline. But yeah, no, fries dipped in a shake. Ooh. Or no, yeah, no, definitely have done melted cheese on chips. That is some good living. I used to all the time do it with some pulled pork and barbecue sauce drizzled over the top. That is some good decadent shit right there. I haven't done loaded chips in a long ass time. Bye-bye. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. You know what? I know we've gone way over my usual time, but I'm having fun chatting with you, and we're doing pretty dang decent, so I think we're gonna try and push it for the centipede beam for the hell of it. Ooh, adding the cut jalapenos, that is some living right there. That sounds so good. That sounds fucking fantastic. Ow. Would you stop being rude, sir? Okay, am I remembering the shortcut right? I would very much like to. I've never, or actually that's not true. I've done like some real traditional baked beans and cheese on chips, and that was really good. Like, beans is one of those things that I feel like isn't used enough in American cuisine because it's so versatile, it's a really good protein, and it adds a little something extra to your dishes. level up again so I get Christmas sooner. Oh my god, seriously though, that is some... Like, that is a comfort food staple right there. Depending on how fancy you feel like getting, either drizzling some ketchup or some nice hot sauce over it. You know what? I actually don't know what peri peri salt is. So I can't say that I've had that. I'm gonna have to actually look that up after stream. You know what? While we run back to repair, since I forgot to do that, I'm gonna break out my phone and do a quick Google search. Of course, because I'm where I am, I have the worst internet ever. Let's see, what is it? Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to go pick up some of that. Cause that, thank you very much for not only giving me the description of that, but for telling me about it. Cause that, I don't know how I haven't heard about that kind of seasoning salt before, but that sounds so good. Like, especially over the course of the last couple of years, I've gotten really into spicy food, so having just something simple to add a little bit of heat and a little bit of flavor, I'm always looking for. No, what's happening? Ooh. That I cannot say I've tried, but I don't know how I haven't, because that sounds so good. Like, curry and cheese is not something that gets used enough together in cooking. You don't have to throw hands. It's okay. I have on many occasions had gravy on chips. We can still be friends. It's okay. You know what? I would completely understand if you left stream and never came back if the answer was no to that question. Because that is some absolutely fantastic shit. Yes. Definitely yes. There's especially a really good homemade tartar sauce to dip some chips in is just fantastic. I have doomed Solaire, so we're just gonna... You know, I don't know why, but I've never thought to add cheese on top of chips with gravy. Like, it's literally right there, and yet it never crossed my mind. I have deprived myself of that. And I am now sad because I have missed out on that. Like, one of my favorite breakfast dishes to do is some super nice crispy hash browns, gravy, some cheese, some sauteed onions. Usually throw in a little bit of bacon on there too. I don't know why it never occurred to me to add fucking cheese to gravy and chips, because that sounds so good. I'm gonna get fat. That's it. I'm gonna get fat. We're just gonna go with it. Because that sounds too damn good. Ooh. Okay, so I've never had like actual traditional brown sauce. But it's something I really need to do. Fine. What are you doing? Okay, but what you have to understand is I'm an American and we are pretty uncultured in a lot of ways. Don't kill me, please. I promise I'm a good person sometimes. Also, I'm just now realizing that this is very much not actually Solaire. This is just some dude. I don't know, but I'm a little bit scared of the answer. How? You're leaving me hanging, bro. Hit me with that punchline. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. Oh. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be one of those things where I know what it is, we just use a different term here. What is burger sauce? That is not something we've ever heard, but I have a feeling it's a lot like what we usually call fry sauce here. Okay, cool. Yeah. What? Then yes. Yes, I have done that. That is fantastic. That is not something I've ever tried, actually. I have never had chips and salad cream. But that is a very intriguing concept, and honestly, after this conversation, I am gonna have to go to whatever the closest fast food place is and get some chips tonight, because you have me really craving it. charge ahead to the bonfire. That was very, very normal. Okay. Here we go. Drop down below. I just have to remember which one it is. This one. Nope. No, that's right. Pretty sure it's not this one. Yep, it's the front one. There we go. Ta-da! All right. Sweet. Well, if you watched, the first hour of stream was definitely painful. So just pretend that didn't happen. It's fine. We made it out. Everything's good. But I think especially since, I mean, that was super fun talking all kinds of food. I am down to do that anytime. I love any kind of food conversations. But I think I'm gonna end it here for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night. Definitely come hang again. I'm playing Superliminal, and as always, the game is just kind of here, so there's something in the background, and it's not just my face up there. And for those couple of moments where there's not much going on, it's nice to have something else and not just be like, okay, I have to be a monkey. But yeah, no. I'll be back tomorrow night, same time. Come on back over and chill. If you watched this VOD later and you enjoyed. Honestly, I wish I'd have marked the point where you came back in so I could just jump right to it, but I'm gonna have to rewatch it anyway to make sure that everything turned out fine because I like to torture myself. But I am gonna be making a list. What you got to say? There are so many things I need to try that we talked about, especially doing the jacket potato with beans, tuna, and cheese. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. You just saved me 50 minutes of just plain suffering, because it was bad. It was a lot of me diving off a cliff, but I got to talk about plants, and that was fun. But yeah. Thank you so much for joining in the stream. If you haven't already and you enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and hit the follow button. It you don't even have to have notifications on and actually come chill at the stream. Just pump those numbers up for us. But yeah, no, it is always a fantastic time hanging with anybody in here. You, my new friend. It is fantastic that you came back for another stream. I will see you whenever you end up popping in next time. Everybody else have a fantastic night. I will see you tomorrow night.